Welcome in, everyone. There's a major debate happening in the country right now. It's a simple one. How do we actually stop the flow of deadly drugs that are devastating our communities? For years, the conversation has been stuck in a loop of ineffective policies and political sound bites. Well, new footage just released by the Pentagon shows the administration may be answering that question with a very different and very decisive new strategy. We all see what the fentanyl crisis is doing to our towns, our neighbors, our families. I'm sure many of you know someone that has been affected by this horrible substance that's in our communities. It's a tragedy that has felt like an unstoppable flood of poison coming into our cities. And for a long time, the approach from Washington has been to simply manage the crisis, not to end it. Today, we have footage showing a very significant development. Before we get too far into this video, smash the like and subscribe button, turn on the bell, the notifications, so you know every time we bring up a video. It's free to do, and it really helps me get the message out. Now, this footage that I'm going to show you is not easy to watch. What you're about to see is a vessel identified by United States intelligence as being involved in narco trafficking coming to our shores. This footage was released by the Department of Defense, and the White House is sending a clear message that the open seas will not be a safe highway for cartels. You can see this footage here, probably from a Reaper drone. This is a IR photo on the left. And you're going to see this boat be destroyed very quickly. They had multiple warnings given to them to stop, but they chose not to. And there goes the boat. Like I said, this is not easy to watch. These people are human beings, and I'm sure they're probably being forced to do what they're doing by this Maduro regime. Nicolas Maduro is not a nice person. He is the leader of Venezuela, and he is transporting these chemical substances into our cities, into our country for no other reason than to damage us and to make money. And here's the irony that gets me. For years, you and I have both been told the war on drugs, the war on drugs. Well, now there is an actual battlefield playing out in the Caribbean with the United States Navy vessels, aircraft. There are troops that are staging in Puerto Rico right now. But when decisive action like this is taken, one that stops the threat before it can ever reach our shores, you can bet some of those same voices will suddenly be filled with concern. I've got some other footage I want to show you here of what our Coast Guard does on a daily basis. And this is footage from various Defense Department intelligence agencies and sites showing exactly who has taken the battle to them. You can see it by air, sea, and land. And these men and women are putting their lives on the line doing this because these traffickers have no good intentions, and they're here to ruin American lives. So this is more than just a video about one boat. This footage raises a huge question. Is this the new doctrine in the war on drugs? Is this administration signaling that the gloves are finally coming off? We have the equipment. We have deployed our own troops all around the world to help other countries secure their borders. But this shift means a real attention to our national security and for the safety of our country. We've all sat around the kitchen table and wondered the same thing. When are they actually going to get serious about the poison flooding into our country? We see the headlines. We know the heartbreaking stories from our own towns, a whole generation being hollowed out by fentanyl and other substances. For just as long, we've been handed the same old political script. We get the speeches, the empathy-filled, thoughts and prayers, and the policies that do little more than manage the decline. They tell us it's a complex issue with no easy answers. Well, it seems this administration has decided to stop reading from that script because a new message was just sent to the cartels. And this one wasn't a strongly worded letter. This was a message delivered with fire and steel. And the great hypocrisy of all of it The same voices that will clutch their pearls and express outrage over the footage that I'm showing you are often strangely silent about the American lives being destroyed by these traffickers every single day. They seem to have more sympathy for the criminals than for their victims. This is a twisted irony that you cannot ignore. What we have today isn't just a random strike. This is evidence of a fundamental shift in the doctrine. This is what happens when the priority is no longer managing the border crisis, but ending it. It's a signal that the open seas are no longer a safe space for those who want to profit from poisoning our neighbors. So the real question I want to ask you moving forward, is this the new standard? Are the warnings finally over? So I hope anyone in Venezuela, I hope anyone that has plans to try to get into this line of business really rethinks their career choice. And for all of you that are making videos about Charlie Kirk, there's probably some job openings down in Venezuela right now. You see this? What do you think about that? Leave a comment down below. Do you think Donald Trump is doing the right thing by taking the battle to the high seas? This new no mercy policy should scare the hell out of the cartels. More importantly, it should give you a sense of comfort for your community, because we have to stop it there. Once it's here, it's almost impossible to get rid of. And I hope all of you will share this video, like and subscribe, turn on that bell notification so that you know when we've got more footage and more information about these cartel and all of these narco cartel boats that are coming in and being stopped. I firmly believe the only way that we stop this is we take the battle to them. That's what's got to be done. Everything we've tried in the past has failed. Speeches, actually sending them aid. We've sent them millions of dollars for these countries to try to fix their own problems. And you and I both know it has not worked. So Donald Trump, is he the bad guy? Is Pete Hegseth the bad guy? Are these men and women out on the high seas in the Coast Guard, Customs and Border Patrol, DHS, United States Navy, are they the bad guys? Are we seeing something set up for an actual ground invasion into Venezuela? Welcome your comments down below. Change my mind. But right now, I believe this is the right path going forward. It's the Ben Dykes Show. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. See you on the road.